We want to find a fourth degree polynomial with real coefficients having zeros, 1, 0, and 2i. Since it is a polynomial with real coefficients, then we also know that we have the conjugate of that complex root, negative 2i. So if we know about the zeros of 0, 1, 2i, and negative 2i, we also know about the factors. So if we have x equals, x equals, x equals here, just rearranging this left-hand side gives us x minus 0 is a factor, x minus 1 is a factor, x minus 2i is a factor, and x plus 2i is a factor. So we can write our function f of x is equal to x minus 0, I'm just going to write that as x, times x minus 1 times x minus 2i times x plus 2i. So there's our fourth degree polynomial. Well, normally we like this in descending order, and we like this all multiplied out. There is one other thing that we have to watch out for in this problem. This question could give us some more information. So this polynomial has these zeros, but there could be some coefficient a in front of this thing. So this a will change the end behavior of our polynomial. It will also stretch it out vertically. So the problem could have had something like an f of 2 equals 3, which would tell us about the a. Now, 3 is not equal to a. What we would have to do is put 2 in for x, put 3 in as our f of x, and then we would have to solve for a. But this problem doesn't give us any of that information, so it's just something we want to keep in mind is a possibility for a problem like this. I'm going to finish this problem up by distributing some stuff, multiplying it out, and writing my solution in descending order. So I'm going to distribute the ax into the first parentheses. I'm going to distribute x minus 2i, x plus 2i, or you could call that a FOIL, I suppose. So you've got x times x times the 2i is a positive 2ix. You've got negative 2ix. Those two are going to cancel out. And then you have negative 2i times positive 2i, which gives us negative 4i squared. What we want to remember is that I squared is negative 1, so we'll make that substitution in a minute here. Now I'm going to notice these two terms cancel each other out, and that's going to give me a positive 4 there. So now I'm going to distribute and get ax to the fourth plus 4ax squared. Notice I left a space here for x cubed terms if I have any. Then that is going to give me a negative ax cubed, and then the lasts, that's a positive 4ax. So that is our polynomial in descending order, and depending on where you want to end the problem. The problem could end here or here, depending on what the question asks for. So if it says to make sure you write your answer in descending order, you better FOIL it all out and write it in descending order. If there's any information about A, you better watch out and solve for A.